Doctor. Thank you for coming. Look, I apologize that your session had to be delayed till later on tonight, but we have been working a lot of extreme cases since the collapse of Arkham Asylum, so please accept our apologies. Your session with Dr. Phelps had to be changed slightly, and you'll be seen by a specialist in psychiatry instead. Well, I mean, as a doctor in the field yourself, you'll understand the situation of staff shortage, so you'll be having this session with Dr. Cain Marducks, if that's okay. Excellent. Through here, then. Well, you see, you are actually the last appointment tonight, so if you'll just wait here, I'll tell him you've arrived and leave you both to it. Best of luck. I will return to the house I left. When it arrives, it finds the house unoccupied, swept clean, and put in order. Then it goes and takes with it 7 other spirits more wicked than itself, and they go in and live there. And the final condition of that person is worse than the first. Hello, Doctor. Yes, it is I, the Marcus Kincaid you left. Though in somewhat contradictory statements, as the passage of Matthew 12:43 says, I find myself far from worse than the first, but rather reborn. It is good to see you again. I wouldn't bother. I ordered us alone in this little clinic to give us a little time to chat. Well, after all, your psychiatric treatment hasn't run its full course yet, Doctor. Dead? Me? Oh, no, Doctor. No. I suppose, in a way, you are right. I did die. In a sense, a death. But, as the great Julius Caesar humiliated Vercingetorix of Gaul, I was remade into a far more organized chap. Oh. Dr. Cain Marducks, you seriously disappoint me, Doctor, at not knowing a standard anagram when you see one. But you disappoint me still in seeking psychiatric help for the true masterpiece you had a part in my swan song. Sit. Sit down. That's better. Now, despite what you may be feeling right now, Doctor, the very complex emotions working their way around that frontal lobe of yours, you have nothing to fear from me. Well, despite every bone in my body seeking to kill you and lay a shrine to your bare heart. I fought against the urge for something more elegant. Well, you see, I read Dr. Phelps' notes on you, and I truly feel confident I can alter this treatment slightly to suit a far grander purpose. Oh, I have every intention of curing this little misunderstanding of your brain. I read up on several psychiatric books in my delayed solitude. Yes, alter your purpose for a grander finale. Your role will be minor, but nonetheless, still a pivotal role for my final plan. Oh, quite the contrary, Doctor. The memory treatment worked almost too well. It felt like death. Every corpuscle of my brain and every shred of grey matter screamed and screamed until at last they stopped. To the point now where my memory is a neatly stacked psychiatric library. A place where I can freely explore the things that I have learned and put them away neatly into little detailed alphabetical compartments. It took a very long time to sort out the mess of my brain, Doctor. Believe that. But as a doctor yourself, you will understand the chaotic and frivolous nature that was me remembering everything I have ever known. It made my perspective weak and unstable. But now, I'm all better. You know, perhaps you're right, Doctor, and that is indeed the only reason you still draw breath even now. I did once have feelings for you. Perhaps in a way I still do. Doctor. You really haven't changed, have you? Still 2 steps behind, despite the months of psychological treatment by, I'm told, the foremost experts of our age. Oh, you would be surprised. All I had to do was go at it with an anagram, read up on some psychiatric treatments, and just produce a forged document to say that I am a qualified psychiatrist. And with the collapse of Arkham Asylum, the mental health service in Gotham City is crying out for experts. Well, what I mean is, this... Imagine walking into a room with everyone you have ever known in your life, walking around, to and fro, past you, with you, away from you. I wonder, who would be the first person you would seek in that tiny little room, Doctor? Because for me, your eyes would certainly be the ones I would seek first. I think it always would be you, Doctor. You were a puzzle wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a mystery. In many ways, I kind of regret what I did to Edward Nigma. Perhaps his brain could have been more useful to me alive. But no matter, no matter. One of the more important aspects of psychology is that we look to the past with perspective. And this perspective can be no more clear than this simple truth, Doctor. Your job in the play of life is not yet done. Now, shall we proceed? There is no escape. You might as well go along with it at this stage. But look into my eyes, Doctor. I am not the man I was. I have no intention of harming you. I simply wish to make you more agreeable, perhaps is the right word here. Wonderful. Then let's begin. Where were you born? Oh, I know full well where you were born and when. It says so on your dossier. But for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell me anyway? Good. That's good. Now, what was your former occupation? A psychologist at Arkham Asylum. Correct. Now, listen to me very carefully. The events that took place and transpired to corrupt your mind to the point where you need psychiatric help never took place. Do you understand? None of those events ever happened. I was never known as the Lockbox killer. I was never a serial killer. I was innocent. I never killed a soul. I never performed any kind of horrific barbarity on another human being. I was never sentenced by a court. In fact, I was never British. I want you to repeat after me. I am safe. I am secure. The events never took place. I am safe. I am secure. The events never took place. I am safe. I am secure. The events never took place. I am safe. I am secure. The events never took place. Well, Doctor, I think I'm afraid that is all the time we have now. I do recommend a course of antidepressants. You seem to have suffered quite a traumatic experience. My goodness, what have you done, Doctor? You mean to say you don't remember what you just did? For me? Such a shame. Terrible things, Doctor. You have done terrible things. Now, I want you to listen to me very carefully, Doctor, because what you choose to do now will define you for the rest of your existence. With the little time you have remaining before they take you, I want you to remember the story of the ugly duckling. That which at first appears to be the ugliest piece of filth in one beholder will always grow to be a beautiful swan in the eyes of another. You are at the metamorphosis point, Doctor. You are becoming the swan. Now you begin to see my ultimate plan, Doctor. In order for us all to be free, we must all forget who we were. And this way, I will start anew, and you shall be me. Stay strong, Doctor. Stay strong. But as Julius Caesar humiliated Vercingetorix, as Julius Caesar, as Julius,
Nope.
humiliated Vercingetorix of Gaul.
Finally!
You know perhaps you're right, Doctor. And that is indeed the only reason that you still draw breath.
This character's so mean. What I mean is, imagine walking into a...
Brother, what's that?
Dude, it's the middle of the day. I'm actually kind of speechless. That's... You know, when I rented this place, I wasn't expecting the palace, but at the very least, I expected the floors and walls to be thick enough to prevent me hearing that.
Brother, what's that?
Okay, I guess I can't do any more recording today.